wow, it is absolutely beautiful in here. It is so breathtaking. The amount of detail is just... We have just arrived in the famous Al Efna Market Square, and I have to say it's all happening. We're here during midday, but still things are kind of crazy. We have people playing music to cobras, ladies doing henna, people selling all kinds of things and coming up to you. Oh my gosh, and there's also monkeys here in the market. I feel like he's going to put it on me. Very cute, but I don't want a monkey put on me.
وبركاته مرحبا بكم الاخوان في فيديو جديد. في الفيديو الاخوان غنشاهدوا في عائله استراليه بغاو يكتشفوا المغرب، جاوا زياره للمغرب الاخوان باش يشوفوا المغرب كيفاش داير، الاجواء، الطبيعه ديالو، داكشي كامل. اللي كنتصدموا الاخوان بزاف. قال لك ما توقعناش ان المغرب غيكون بحال هكا، ما كناش حابين بحال هكا، كون جينا من شحال هادي. ما توقعوش الاخوان الجمال اللي كاين في المغرب، ما توقعوش الاخوان النظافه قال لك حابين غيكون المغرب يعني بلد في افريقيا، ما تعرفش ان غيكون زعما نقيته للدرجه كيقول لك راه نقى من بلدان في اوروبا. ما توقعش الاخوان زيد على التعامل ديال الناس، الثقافه المغربيه، التاريخ، المهم بزاف ديال الحوايج اخوان تصدموا. قال لك كل ما كنزيدوا نهار في المغرب كل ما كنصدموا اكثر واكثر. بيكون فيديو بصراحه رائع بزاف، راه طويل فيه اكثر من 50 دقيقه، قسمته لكم على جوج، غتكون هي البارت الاولى. البارت الثاني ان شاء الله غتكون في المقطع اللي وراه. نصحكم اخوان تشاهدوا بجوج حتى الاخر، غيعجبكم بزاف. ومن ناحيه اخوان الترجمه راه كاينه الترجمه باللغه العربيه، يمكن لكم تفعلوها في الفيديو في الاعدادات ديال يوتيوب واستمتعوا بالترجمه باللغه العربيه واستمتعوا لكم بالفيديو. نصحكم تشاهدوا حتى الاخر، ما تنساوش تعملوا بواحد لايك، تشتركوا في القناه، تنشوفوا مع الاصدقاء ديالكم، تشاهدوا الفيديو مجموعين، ونتلاقاو في الاخر الفيديو.
I think it's going to get even more crazy later on.
Yeah. Okay. This is actually kind of complicated. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got this. Okay, then this. Okay, change. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And then. Oh. Okay, a little bit too much power there. Oh. Whoops, I broke it. Okay, a little lost. I don't want to make a mistake. Bye-bye.
Shukran.
Bye-bye.
What is this?
Lobster.
Lobster. Oh, okay.
From Morocco.
From Morocco.
Yes.
Okay, a Moroccan lobster right
Welcome
here.
to Morocco. What's wrong?
Thank
Welcome
you.
to
We're from Australia. Australia.
Australia?
Yes.
Kunguru?
Yeah.
Welcome to Morocco.
Thank you. I tickled it. Oh. Okay, king shrimp. It's very red. Oh wow, beautiful. Whoa, look at all the fish. They have a band playing in the middle of the shopping centre. It's creating such a great vibe in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really lively.
People are loving it.
And what is the price for something like this?
It's 1,200 dirham.
What?
1,200 dirham.
1,200? That's really expensive.
Yeah, it's the most.
We're in Marrakesh! We have just arrived in Marrakesh and we've just left our Airbnb. So excited to explore this city today.
Marrakesh is nicknamed the Red City, and I can certainly see why. All of the buildings are red. We have just arrived at the 16th century Saadian tombs.
We just walked through this really narrow entrance and it's opened up into this massive courtyard. Looks pretty spectacular. These tickets cost us 100 dirhams each, so not the cheapest tickets to come in here and visit the complex, but I have to say it's a nice welcome relief from the hustle and bustle outside. And the garden here is actually really pretty. It has beautiful rose gardens surrounding all the tombs. Saadian Sultan Ahmed Al Mansur Ed Darby was just as extravagant in life as he was in death. He actually was nicknamed the Golden King because he loved luxury and such a lavish lifestyle. Before his death, he actually imported Carrara marble all the way from Italy to be able to include it here in his tomb. After he died, this whole complex was walled up and totally forgotten about until 1917 when people actually spotted it from aerial photography. Now we're going back out to the hustle and bustle to see what else we can find. There are so many of these laneways snaking around the city, you could seriously get lost. Use your GPS.
This lady wanted to show us her stall. It is very beautiful. Oh,
This one.
oh, that is very pretty.
No, a moment. This one very nice. That's good.
Okay, give us a good price. How much?
How much you?
A 100 dirham.
This one silver. Give me 350.
No, 150 last price.
Give me last price 250. Yallah, no problem. 200.
175.
180.
Okay.
Good negotiation. You happy?
Happy.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy. Just walking past this shop that's selling spices and herbs and oils, and they also sell tortoises. Very cute.
So cute. I want a baby tortoise.
I actually used to have a little tortoise when I was younger, so yeah, it's bringing me back. Little Tommy.
The tortoises are certainly getting into the lettuce. There's this one in particular that's munching away. Its little neck is going like...
It is so adorable, I can't. I could spend the whole day just watching this guy.
Can you get me a baby tortoise? Is that no? Oh. Can I feed? Its little tongue. Oh, it's so cute. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's going to be the highlight of today. Apparently this is a sukari date. Very sweet.
Look at you.
It's very fresh. Tastes like honey. A little bit different to the sukari dates in Saudi, but still very good. So cute, so nice. Got a food date. Very tasty date actually. Good.
Yeah, those
Did you
dates
like
were
it?
delicious. Yeah, I like mine. It was delicious. Oh, it's another one.
Yes,
Do you want it or should I have
you
it?
have it, you have it. Very good.
Delicious.
There are so many nice restaurants and cafes in this city. We're just walking along this street and it is lined with all these beautiful restaurants.
It's actually a really gorgeous square here. It's so beautiful. So many date palms, beautiful gate over here, and a massive eucalyptus tree.
Reminds us of home.
Yes. It's really weird. When we're trying to find the different landmarks around this city, there's people standing around and kind of trying to tell us where to go. And this one guy just told us that the Badi Palace is actually closed because they have prayer at the moment. But it's clearly not closed. So I don't really understand what their motivation is. I thought maybe he wanted us to go to a different way because he wanted to take us to his shop or something, but he ended up walking away. So if you know, if you've been to Morocco or Marrakesh and you've had this experience and you know what their motivation is, pop it down in the comments and let us know, because we are really confused. We also had a guy tell us yesterday that this place was closed, so we ended up not going yesterday. I don't know, I don't get it, but it seems to be a very common practice that they try to tell you that the different landmarks are closed. All right, let's go into the open palace. Right, let's go. Okay, we just got into the Badi Palace and yes, it is open.
This is a pretty massive palace. I couldn't even imagine living in a place this big. It is absolutely crazy. There is even a small oasis with lots of fruit trees in the middle, which looks really pretty.
This archway behind me that's under construction looks like it would have been the former entrance to the palace. In the courtyard, there are also a number of really large swimming pools. This place would have looked absolutely spectacular back in its glory days. We're going to head down these stairs. Apparently there's a bit of a labyrinth under here, so let's go and have a look. Feels a bit cooler down here.
Underground tunnels are really nice and cool, so a nice break from the sun. I think this area would have been really, really creepy in the 16th century when it was built.
Badi Palace was actually built by Al-Mansur, so the same guy where we visited the tombs earlier today. It was built in the 16th century and it was just as extravagant as his tombs. Unfortunately, the predecessor, one of the sultans, actually took all the gold and the turquoise and any of the gems and took them up to the next capital of Meknes. Another fun fact, this place was actually built to be a palace initially, but then it was converted to a harem where Al-Mansur had his 4 wives and 24 concubines. In 1956, after the Moroccan independence, it was actually converted to a residence for King Hassan II. After that, he actually converted it to a tourist site.
We just arrived at the Koutoubia Mosque, which is the largest mosque here in Marrakesh, and it's also the most famous landmark here in the city. It can cater for up to 25,000 worshippers. It was constructed in the 12th century and it has a beautiful minaret that's 77 meters tall.
We're just standing outside the mosque at the moment in the courtyard. They have these beautiful trees surrounding the courtyard. They even have some pine trees, which I did not expect, but they also have lovely palms. It's also a really busy street along here with some really nice restaurants. Has a really cool vibe.
It is certainly a popular tourist place. It is extremely busy right now.
Yes, we know where all the people are in Marrakesh. They're all here at the Badi Palace. So, first impressions, it looks really nice. Beautiful courtyard, gorgeous carvings, gorgeous tiles. I'm obsessed with the tiles. It is 100 dirhams per person, so make sure that you have plenty of cash because they don't take card. We are burning through the cash this morning. I feel like every site costs money. So be prepared for that.
There is so much detail and it's painted all different colors and it's so intricately painted with different patterns as well.
Wow. Yeah, this one is a little bit different. It's lined with blue and yellow lattice. And also the ceiling is a bit different here. It's painted with different colour stripes. So, yeah, but just as beautiful.
So we were wanting to know how much a 45-minute tour will be around the Medina. And originally he said it was going to be 150 dirham per person. And that's 450 dirham in total. We're like, no way, we're max paying 200 dirham. And we started walking away, then all of a sudden 200 was fine. So we now are going on a 45-minute horse ride around the Medina for 200 dirham.
Maybe we're getting the budget horse.
Definitely going to make sure I put a timer on, and if it's anything under 45 minutes, I'm going to say do another loop, okay? We're doing
Ella's
45
very
minutes.
strict.
And the 45-minute timer starts now.
Definitely a nice way to see the city. It's such a lovely breeze sitting up here. It was starting to get a bit hot walking around, so it's nice to sit down and relax a little. I do feel a little sorry for the horses though. At least there are two of them sharing the load. I hope they get lots of water after this trip because it is quite hot, especially on the bitumen on the road. So first impressions of Marrakesh, so surprised that there are so many tourists. I think we were really shocked, especially after being in Casablanca and then being in Fez. Marrakesh is also very unique and very beautiful. Loving the rusty, beautiful red walls. It's just very aesthetic. All the markets and all the restaurants. Definitely a beautiful city. And it also has some green spaces in amongst the city as well, which is really nice. So it's just not all buildings. But yeah, really liking it. I have to say Morocco has been a huge surprise. People are so friendly and nice. Yes, okay, some of the shopkeepers can get a little persistent. I think we're doing a good job handling them, especially Ella.
I feel a little bit better about the horses now. I was feeling quite bad because it's really hot outside, but we have actually stopped for the horses to have a big drink of water. There's like a little drinking place for the horses, which is really cute. Didn't get scammed. We probably sound overly skeptical of getting scammed, but it's because it has happened before and we're a little paranoid. But yes, it is nice to know that there are some people out there that are not trying to scam you. And we gave him an extra 50 dirhams because he didn't scam us and he actually did the full 45 minutes.
We have just arrived at the famous Al Efna Market Square and I have to say it's all happening. We're here during midday, but still things are kind of crazy. We have people playing music to cobras, ladies doing henna, people selling all kinds of things and coming up to you. Oh my gosh, and there's also monkeys here in the market. I feel like he's going to put it on me. Very cute, but I don't want a monkey put on me. I think it's going to get even more crazy later on. Just walking past these juice shops and oh wow, the fruit looks absolutely amazing. I have to say the juices here in Morocco, absolutely delicious, especially the orange juice.
We've just spotted a few rooftop cafes with fans that spray cold water and then it blows all on you while you're sitting down. I absolutely love that, so I'm looking forward to sitting underneath one of those and cooling down.
Wow, check out this view from the cafe. It looks absolutely amazing. You can see the whole square from here. It's nice and cool with the fans and this spray is creating kind of like an air conditioning. It's absolutely amazing.
I have ordered a virgin strawberry mojito. It looks so delicious. Oh yeah, it's exactly what I wanted. So refreshing.
I ordered an orange, ginger, lemon, apple and carrot juice. Let me have a taste. Oh wow, you can really taste the ginger. It's really strong. Oh, it tastes absolutely delicious and it is so cold. It's exactly what we needed.
For lunch, we all ordered tagines. I ordered the chicken tagine and it comes with olives, garlic, lemon. It looks absolutely delicious. Very good.
These lamb tagines look absolutely delicious. We have certainly had quite a fair share of tagines on our trip in Morocco so far. This one actually comes with prunes and figs.
This might be one of the tastiest.
Oh wow.
Lots of flavour in there.
I'm loving how it comes with the dried fruit. It really just helps to balance out the flavours because the lamb has a little bit of fat on it.
Just walked past some stores where they were preparing the meat for the tagines. Not the best sight, like getting into the cutting of the meat. But the cooked version smell absolutely delicious.
Just came across this beautiful shop with these gorgeous traditional dresses. This is so beautiful. I love it with the sheer sleeves. It also has like a sheer part down here. Very a little bit more modern, I think. I love this belt, and the beading is so beautiful, and this is my favorite color. I love it. So pretty.
Wow, that is one busy shop. I wonder how many different items they actually have in there for all your souvenir needs. That's for sure.
I'm totally obsessed with these lamp shops. They're absolutely beautiful. I think we're going to have to get some for our house. I love all the different shapes and the patterns and all the beautiful geometric designs. I could have a whole house filled with them. How about a pair of these shoes?
I wonder whose hair they are made out of.
It's like if you're in your werewolf phase.
Or your Chewbacca era.
What is this made from?
Cow.
From cow?
Cow hair?
From the tail of the cow or the...
Oh, like yak type thing.
Chewbacca shoes.
Yeah, that's what I said. We have just arrived at the secret garden. It is a little hidden oasis in between all the busy markets.
It's such a beautiful and peaceful garden, and they even have a coffee shop in here. So perfect place to come and sit and relax.
I've been getting a strong smell of rosemary, and I've been wondering where it's been coming from, and I just realized they have made a hedge out of rosemary. That looks so cool. I've never seen that before.
We've just reached this beautiful pavilion in the middle of the garden, and it has such a gorgeous painted ceiling. It's so beautiful, and definitely a nice place to relax because it's in the shade. You certainly don't want to lean up against this tree. Check out all the spikes. It's a really unusual tree, apparently from South America. It has a fully green trunk. I have never seen anything like it. It's really cool. Very fascinating. Certainly a beautiful view from the terrace up here. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Overlooks the whole garden. I can actually see another rooftop terrace just across from us. I reckon that also has a really nice view. I think it's a little bit hot to sit up here and have a drink today, but if it was cooler, this would be a really nice place to sit. Just walked into this really cool riad. It has so much atmosphere. It's very colourful. They've actually turned it into shops. So there's souvenirs, there's pottery, clothes. Yeah, it's really cool. Very colourful. I'm loving the balcony. Similar to the one in Fez, they have this huge measuring scale where they would measure cotton and other types of products to sell here at the market.
We've just arrived at Madrasa Ben Youssef, which is a 14th century UNESCO World Heritage Site. It used to be an Islamic school. I absolutely love the mosaic tiles. They are just so colourful. I can even see that some of the tiles have Arabic inscriptions on them. If you know what some of these Arabic inscriptions translate to, let us know down in the comments.
We've just arrived at the prayer hall. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that carved wall with the beautiful archways and the pillars. It is really beautiful, and the ceiling, all the different colours and geometric shapes, is a really stunning place. Behind me you can see there's a basin here. This was actually used for the ablutions or for doing wudu, so for cleansing before doing the prayer. Just exploring the upstairs area, and they have all these really cute little rooms. Some of them look over the courtyard, and then they have these other rooms where they have another inner courtyard and then lots of small rooms surrounding it. Again, lots of beautiful carvings and paintings. That was so beautiful. Definitely worth a visit. We're currently heading to the tanneries, which are in the northern part of the Medina. Now, it's a little bit of a risk because we have read some really horrendous stories of people getting scammed and some of the guides being extremely aggressive trying to get money out of them. We already have one person that just walked there, follow us, and yeah, we're going to try to shake him. We're going to give it a go for now and see what happens. We've just arrived at the tannery here, and we're getting a pretty up close and personal look. You can actually see the animals that have been brought from the slaughterhouse. You can definitely smell it. You can see all the pools out there, all the basins with the water and everything in it, where they wash it in the pigeon poo and bird poo and chicken poo, which apparently has ammonia in it to get rid of all the bacteria before they then wash it multiple times. It's a really interesting place and really interesting process with how you go from that to a handbag or a leather jacket. So how much to take us? He said what we like. All right, we're going to give him 50 dirhams and we'll see what happens. So like 50 dirhams? Yeah? Okay. All right. He's agreed on 50 dirhams, so we'll see. Yeah. Actually seems like kind of a sweet old guy, so I'm just hoping he doesn't scam us.
I have to say, this one isn't as spectacular as the one in Fez. It looks a bit messy.
So at this tannery, a lot of the basins are actually closed and the leathers are actually inside the basins. They actually leave them there for a few weeks so that the colour can take all the way and penetrate right throughout the material.
We definitely recommend, if you want to see a really impressive tannery, definitely rather visit the one in Fez than the one here in Marrakesh.
You can check out our video actually. We'll link it down in the description, so you can click on that and you can have a look and you can see the difference between the tanneries, but they're very smelly but very picturesque, the ones up in Fez.
squares. So we actually ended up paying him 100 dirham, a little bit extra, instead of the 50 that we agreed on, because he didn't scam us. So for those scammers watching this right now, the moral of the story is to not scam people, because then people will probably give you more money because they're happy that you didn't scam them.
We've just arrived back at Jema El Efna Square, and oh my gosh, this place is insane. It is so busy now, probably because it's a lot cooler now, so now everybody's out and about.
A little demonstration of people walking in front.
Oh, menu.
That is what is happening at the moment. People keep standing in front of you.
It's a bit of a zigzag route through the market, that's for sure.
You really have to have your wits about you while walking through this market, because you can get pretty easily frustrated.
Yeah, patience, that's for sure.
Zen. Channeling some Zen. So you can't even take a photo or a video from afar of anything near the snakes, because then they come up to you with their hats saying, you take photo, you take any video, here, you need to give me money. And then they start getting kind of aggressive, and then
He's like, delete it.
and then we're walking away, like, obviously not. There's no sign saying we can't take any photos. And then he starts screaming at us, mafia.
Yeah, these people are actually pretty crazy. Not a very nice attitude. They actually come over and try to kind of harass you to get money and we're gonna call the police. Policia.
They're certainly ruining the vibe for tourists.
They certainly are, yeah. I actually feel pretty annoyed at the moment.
Yeah, they're still giving us like weird looks and all this. It's like, if you want to continue actually getting any money at all, you need to be nice to tourists.
I have to say, this is the most hectic, insane, wild, crazy market that we have ever been to. Are we having fun? Not sure, but it's definitely an experience, and I'm glad that we're experiencing it here on our last night in Morocco. Am I a little scared? Little bit. Am I a bit intimidated? Yeah, definitely. These people are really aggressive. You literally cannot walk past anything without people coming and hassling you. Like, I have empathy, you know, being a geography teacher, I do care a lot about people, and I can have empathy that they have a family to feed and maybe they're not the best off, but I still feel like there's better ways to go about it. For example, the guy that took us on the horse ride today, he was super sweet and super nice. We actually gave him extra. The lady at the shop today where we bought jewelry, she was so sweet and kind, made us feel really welcome. She didn't intimidate us, she wasn't hassling us, so we paid her extra. I really feel like they need to crack on to this. They need to do the whole nice thing. I feel like that's more powerful than the aggressive, intimidating route. We've had an amazing time exploring Marrakesh. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. See you next time on We Are In
Casablanca!
Casablanca has really surprised us.
Our first stop today is the Hassan II Mosque. Did you know that the minaret is 210 meters? It is also the second largest mosque here in Africa. I'm absolutely loving the gorgeous tiles and the beautiful green color. Can't wait to go and check it out.
I'm loving these archways in the courtyard. There is so much detail. Look at these columns. So beautiful. Oh my God, look at the ceiling. It's all carved.
The mosque can cater for 105,000 worshippers, 25,000 inside and 80,000 here in this massive square.
This mosque was built in 1993, so it's actually not that old. We're already obsessed with the Moroccan tiles. The patterns, the colours are just so beautiful. The carvings around the archways are also so detailed.
We just bought tickets to enter the mosque and it costs 140 dirhams per person.
Wow, it is absolutely beautiful in here. It is so breathtaking. The amount of detail is just, it's crazy. The ceiling is beautifully carved and painted with all different colours, with red and gold. The columns are huge. The chandeliers, all the different archways and the carvings in the archways. There's so much to talk about. Probably one of the most beautiful that we've ever seen. It is definitely a masterpiece. You can see these floating sections on each side of the mosque, and these are the women's prayer sections. They're also done very decorative.
I'm absolutely blown away by this architecture. This must have taken a long time to construct. I just want to say hats off to the architects that designed this. They did such an amazing job. You would expect for such a big hall that it would be very echoey when people talk, but the acoustics are actually very good. When people are talking, it's still really quiet in here. I bet this place would sound absolutely beautiful when the imam is calling to prayer.
Down the centre of the mosque are some areas where they have a glass floor, and you can see down to a room underneath which has a chandelier and beautiful tiles. Not really sure what that is down there. If you know, please drop it in the comments below and let us know.
before, when we were walking around in the main hall, we noticed that there were some glass panels on the floor, and we couldn't really see what was underneath. But we just come downstairs now, and it's an area where you can do wudu, so the cleansing ritual before you go and pray. It's an absolutely stunning room here with beautiful tiles, columns, and it's so massive. I've never seen anything like this for doing wudu. It's extraordinary. I assume when it's prayer time that they will have these fountains running so you can do the cleansing ritual.
That was such an incredible experience. We definitely recommend coming here, buying a ticket and visiting this beautiful mosque. Okay, now we're off to the inner city of Casablanca.
Now that it's low tide, there are loads of people swimming in the rock pools right next to the mosque. They look like they're having a great time. People are sunbaking and walking around, splashing around. Looks like the place to
هادشي اللي كيكون في الفيديو. الفيديو صراحه زوين بزاف، فيديو رائع بزاف بزاف بزاف. طريقه كيفاش حتى هما فهمتي جايين حيويه، طاقه ايجابيه، وهذا وجايين يتفرجوا وجايين يستمتعوا وجايين يشوفوا يكتشفوا. ماشي اللي كتلقاه جاي باغي يحصل زعما شي حاجه شو الزبل ملي وحنا المغرب مصر، لا كتلقاه جاي فهمتي باغي هو يكتشف حاجات زوينين، تكتشف هنا يشوف مثلا ساحه هنا مشات لفاس مراكش، اكتشفاتها بلاصه وعجبتها بزاف مراكش. المهم يا اخوان الشام مازال ما مشاتش للشمال، مازال ما مشاتش للجنوب، مازال ما مشاتش. المهم يا اخوان مازال ما مشاتش بزاف د البلايص. المغرب راه عامر تبارك الله. ننصحكم يا اخوان تهدوا المقطع الثاني اللي غيكون راح ان شاء الله. تدعموا بواحد لايك، تشتركوا في القناه، نشوفكم مع الاصدقاء ديالكم، نتلاقاو في فيديو ان شاء الله. السلام.